Hello, 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 and welcome to the stream. We're a little bit late because I had to reset my stream key for some reason. I don't know why. I guess it reset itself or something. I do not know. We don't need to figure that out. It's okay. We're here now, and that's what matters. So, welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. Today we're going to be farming for Kane again. A little bit more for a little bit longer. We need Kane. If you have any questions, you can ask me any of them. I am free, and it's all good. So, also gonna put AMA at the end. Ask me anything. Plus AMA. So you can ask me whatever question you have about the game. I will try to answer it to the best of my abilities. I've been playing this game extensively. I know the ins and outs of most things. Unfortunately, I don't have answers for every single question, but that would be quite impossible. But we'll try our best to answer anyway. Even the community with us today, whoever else has good knowledge of the game, could answer those questions. Remember to check out the Tribe 9 anime, which is actually streaming on YouTube right now, subbed. The second episode is out. I'm not sure about the third. I haven't checked that, but I'm for sure certain that there are 2 episodes out right now of the Tribe 9 anime on their channel. Now, let's continue to the game. So right now I'm just going to showcase a little bit of build that I've been cooking up. We cooked up this morning actually, and I made a video on it. So let's check it out. It's a pretty fun build. It kills the Brave Diver within a minute, which is pretty decent. It's not the best build, but it is very, very fun to pilot, very fun to play in general. Let's go. Let's get right into it. So it's maximization, detonator, blade stance, diligent perusal, and battle tactics. So the point of this build is to proc detonator with maximization, and then blade stance just procs itself with action with sorry, not action. With special attacks, and then diligent perusal buffs the additional attacks done by blade stance and detonator, and also the additional attacks that Semba has. So it's a good Semba card for that. Battle tactics buffs diligent perusal. So it's a very synergistic build, heavy on synergies. Everything kind of works together hand in hand. Very interesting. Very fun build. Let's go right into it. And the reason we have Tsuki Iroha is because we need to get to 2 bars of tension as soon as possible. She makes that possible by basically making our tension rise a little bit faster when we break. The only thing bad about this build is that it lags the game a little bit. So if the game already lags for you, or if you're running it on a phone, I wouldn't recommend running this build ever. So as you'll see that the hit count goes up quite a bit when we do this. It shakes the game a lot. It shakes the boss. And I would heavily recommend, if you're on PC and you want to try this build out, to run it with a certain setting turned on. I forgot the name of the setting. I'll show you guys after. It basically makes it so the screen shakes less and there's less hit stop. Oops, that was my bad. I forgot to ult, so we missed out on a little bit of damage, but that's okay. We'll do it next time. Oof. Okay, we're gonna restart, because I have failed the fight efficiently. I have officially failed the fight, guys. Stop the camera. Reroll the clips. Don't clip, chat. Please don't clip my failures. It's okay. It's okay to fail once in a while, you know. Alright, I kind of don't want to do a fight if I fail this early to parry. So we're going to restart again. It may be just my perfectionism, and that's okay. It's okay to want a perfect run because they're fun. It's more fun when you execute everything perfectly. This is why I enjoy this build. It's a little bit hard to play because you have to do a certain thing at a certain point. You have to use your ultimate at the right point. They have to watch the meter, the tension meter at the top, to make sure you don't go over. which makes the game a little bit more challenging than it should be. We could we could auto attack weave when we're doing nothing. I'm gonna do that from now on. Okay, I messed up my parry there. That's okay. That doesn't ruin the run completely. Okay, we didn't use our ult again. We'll use it next time. It's okay. It's not like we really need to use it to complete this fight. Okay, he's gonna do another one. Let's keep going. We're going strong. We're going good. Okay, there we had to not parry. There we could have parried. Honestly, I still have a hard time with this fight. I apologize. I have a hard time knowing when not to parry. Still, after hundreds of hours of gameplay, I still absolutely am trash at knowing when not to parry. Because I've practiced the shark so much more than the brave diver. So I know the tell, I just fail to actually react properly, and that's okay. It's okay to fail to react because at the end of the day, it's a hard fight. It's not easy. This is an extreme action MMO action RPG, extreme action RPG gotcha game. Alright, it's alright. So we'll continue smashing. There we go. We got the parry off. Oh, we're gonna run here a little bit. Okay, now we have to ult. We ulted at the exact right time. We were about to run out, and we were about to not be able to ult again. So this build is a little bit hard. We had to dodge there, not parry. I tried parrying it again. It's not the best. For that reason, it's a little bit hard to know when you can parry and when you can't. The next attack will be non-existent because he's dead, and that's okay. So that's essentially how the build works. You basically drain your stamina, your tension gauge until you get to almost 1 bar of tension, but you still have like that gray tension in the back, so you can still use your ultimate in the meantime. And then once it's down to almost 1, you use your ult, and then you get the maximum amount of damage possible. Now, that's what makes the build fun, is that you have to time when to use your ult properly without losing out on DPS. If you use your ult too early, you'll end up losing on DPS. If you use it too late, you won't be able to use it, period. So it's pretty fun for that reason. I really enjoy this build. I'm going to keep running it because I really like it so far. It's a really fun build. If we could upgrade the cards, we could probably kill the Brave Diver faster. It would be nice. But for now, we're just going to kill it at about 1:15 a minute each run. It's not a big deal. I don't mind doing it this slow. I can do it faster with other builds that I have, but I'm not going to run them right now. I just feel like running this build. Gonna attack us again. He's gonna do another one, and he's gonna break. We're gonna do this. We'll do our best not to get hit here, because if we get hit, we lose out on DPS. We lose out on potential to use control on him. So we'll try our best to parry, even though we're lagging. Like, we are lagging a little bit because of the build, but it's okay. It makes it a little bit harder to parry. That was unparryable. I tried parrying it. Again, Brave Diver. In general, there are certain attacks you don't want to parry if you have a physical parry character, unless you're playing Q. If you're playing Q, you can parry anyway. But if you're playing Yo, you have to be careful of certain attacks. When he points his sword towards you, you have to make sure you don't parry. Because that's when he'll do a slash attack. It's an indicator of a slash attack, where he does like an air slash that slices you in half and completely decimates you. We just have to get used to it. We're still not used to it yet because I haven't fought Brave Diver like hundreds of times. We've only killed Sharks a bunch of times. We could try Shark with this build, it's just not as good. This build is more suited for Brave Diver. I'll use our ult. I just noticed our tension gauge was about to run out, so it's a good time to use it. Ow. Alright, let's go for it. Again, he used the unparryable attack. I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to parry the unparryable attack. Hey, Ryusam, how are you today? Grab a drink, have a seat, enjoy the show. I hope you're a little bit better than me at this game because I feel like absolute garbage right now. I feel like the lack of awareness is absolutely damning. I apologize for the lack of awareness in-game, guys. I really need to pay attention to what the Brave Diver is doing in order to kill him properly. Because the only way to properly kill the Brave Diver is to not get hit, am I right? If we get hit, we lose. It's done. Rin's over. I'm seldom able to beat him without getting hit because of certain variables, but it's okay. Like these. There we go. Gonna go in for the kill. This isn't gonna finish him, but it should do quite a bit of damage. Okay, there he did the slash attack. I did not expect it. It's okay. I was expecting something else, even though the animation kind of the tell was there. The tell was definitely there that he was doing that attack. Now he's gonna do that attack again. We're gonna dodge it. I'm gonna go straight through. He's mega dead. He's gonna get stunned here. Oh, he didn't get stunned. That's okay. Darn it. Oh my gosh, I absolutely am trash at this fight. I absolutely got trashed on. The Brave Diver completely took a huge steaming dump on me, but it's okay because honestly, I need to get better at the fight, and I know that. That is all. It's a skill issue. It's definitely a skill issue. We just need to try a little bit harder to not get hit by the slash that's ranged. Because if we get hit by the ranged slash, we basically lose out on DPS. It's not very fun. Let's go. Hello, Akishel. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just doing a Yo build right now, like a Yo-centric, Semba-centric, like a good Semba-Yo synergy build. It's pretty fun. I'm liking it so far. It's not as like fast as other builds that I've done, but I enjoy it nonetheless. So it's fun. Recommend Semba healer build. I already have healing from Yo Adam, so I don't really need more healing from Semba, and I'd rather have her do more damage. So I don't mind it. Semba DPS is cracked. So yeah, at Transcendence 5, Semba DPS is really good. By the way, welcome in, Adam. Grab a seat. Grab a drink, enjoy the show. We're going to be in it for the long haul. We're in here for about 3 hours, and then we'll dip out, go to bed, and get some good night's sleep. Yeah, I go to bed really early. I go to bed at 9 p.m. I know. Don't at me, don't at me. Alright, let's try again. So we could run healing on Semba to like make it a little bit easier to run this build, but it would mess with our DPS a little bit. So I'd rather have more DPS, be able to kill a little bit faster. And we could also pilot Semba whilst doing this. Yo's not the only one we have to pilot. So here we have to pay attention to our tension gauge. If it goes below the 2 mark, we basically lose out on some damage. So it's not a big deal, but it is annoying if we do so. I'm gonna parry here. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna parry. I'm gonna lag too much to parry. And then I'll just use my ult. I'm gonna dodge that. Dodge that. We're gonna wait here. Parry this. Gonna do another range slash. And he's dead. Thought we needed more. She needed more support point. Honestly, she has enough support points. She could use some more, but she is good where she's at the moment, actually. If we want to showcase like yo damage a little bit more, we could give her more support points, but she's like a support DPS hybrid, so we put her on like support DPS duty. We could put points into coordination to really use only Yo for damage, but I think using Yo and Semba, even though Semba's AI controlled, is good. Semba non-dupe is good for DPS. Non-dupe, like, without T5, she's about as good for DPS as she is for healing, but when you have her Transcendence 5, she's a lot better at DPS than healing, in my opinion. But I don't recommend getting her Transcendence 5 for that. What's your highest screenshot damage? I don't have a high... I haven't screenshotted damage, to be honest. So I don't have a highest screenshot damage. The most I've ever dealt was like a 340,000 with Inoki Ultimate. So it's not that high because I don't have my tension cards leveled up enough because I need to farm more Kane, which is what we're doing right now. We're farming Kane to upgrade tension cards so we can test them out. Like, look at all the tension cards we've leveled so far. We have like all these here, these 5, and then if I scroll down and go to everyone we've leveled, we have a little bit of level 10s, some level 11, 16, then all these level 20s, and like 2 level 40s, 130. So we have a lot of tension cards to level up. We don't have a lot of stuff to really do anything. I'm trying to change my Senpai to DPS, but it is worse. So yeah, that's the thing. Like if you don't have her at Transcendence 5, it's not great. Like DPS with Senpai is not great if you don't have her at Transcendence 5. It's still good, but it's not as good as other characters' DPS. Therefore, it's not great in my opinion. Mine is 100k with Iroha. Ooh, that's pretty nuts. That's pretty sick. I don't think I can do that much damage with Iroha right now. I tried doing the nuke build with Iroha, and right now our cards are not leveled enough for her to do decent damage. And that it is what it is, I guess. Like at the end of the day, you're not gonna do the same damage as a person who've spent more time leveling their cards. Because tension cards really matter when it comes to some damage, for sure. Oh, there we had no stamina. That was my bad. We should break soon, right now. Okay, here we're gonna start doing tons of damage for a little bit. So every crit we do like an extra attack with the shark. Every time we use our special we do extra attacks with the Gundam card. With this Brave Divers card. Oh, that's too bad. I'm gonna ult here. Just to not lose out on the ult. Here we had to dodge. I didn't dodge early enough. And he's done for. Santoro Mita for my second tanker. That's not bad actually. I like Santoro Mita. I like him when he's when he's Transcendence 3 mostly because he can buff the 2 other characters with his buff. So he's not that bad. I don't have him at EX right now, so I don't use him. But once we get Santoro Mita to EX, we will be using him. We'll be testing out some builds with him as well. Is Iroha the reason why you get second tension after break from 0? Yeah, exactly. It is Iroha. Iroha is kind of necessary in any build where you're not using tension 1 and 2 cards. If you're using like tension 2 and 3 cards, you kind of need to have Iroha on your team, unfortunately. Maybe more characters will be able to do that in the future, which would be nice because needing to have a character on a team feels a little bit bad. It just feels bad to activate certain tension cards quickly enough to have them matter. Although in prolonged fights, like it wouldn't make that much of a difference, but when you're just in short fights or you're trying to speedrun a little bit, I feel like she's necessary, which is a little bit bad. I could check if AG does like a similar thing, because I know with AG you can do a similar thing. I don't know if you need Chaos Order for that though. You may need like the 3-star card Chaos Order for AG to be good, which is a little bit annoying. I'm gonna check what he does though, see if he can build up tension more quickly as well. Because if he can build tension more quickly and Iroha can build tension more quickly, it would be interesting to run with AG and Iroha at the same time. To increase the effect of Trillionaire Law based on stacks of Euphoria, that's not it. When one self gains Euphoria, recharge allies tension gauge. So AG's passive number 2 also gives more tension gauge, so you don't have to run Iroha, you can also run AG if you want to get your tension gauge up faster. If you want to get to EX pretty much immediately when the fight starts, maybe having Iroha and AG with a DPS would be the way to go. If you have like an EX build, if you have an EX centric build, having Iroha and AG will give you the fastest EX in the game. So it's something to think about. I will EX AG next, and once I do that, we will have a little bit of fun, you know? we'll have a little bit of a good time. So AG is our next EX target. Let's not level up cards for now. Let's actually focus on getting AG to EX today. Let's do that. Let's get him to EX today. So if we want to do that and do it in the most efficient way, we have to switch up our build. We cannot be beating the Brave Diver in like a minute and 15 seconds. It's fun, but it's too slow to farm Kane efficiently. So what we're going to do is change our composition a little bit, just make little tweaks to our composition to make it so we can beat the shark really quickly, because I'm more used to fighting shark. I can nuke the shark pretty quickly and efficiently. I'll go with Ira since she gives crit and support on T5. I only need one more copy. So AG also gives more crit rate with his field. So he's still useful, and it's pretty fun when you have a good AG. If you have your AG built up with your Iroha built up with a DPS of your choosing, it is an absolute blast. You're going to get to EX really quickly and have a lot of fun with your EX cards. Honestly, there aren't that many of them though. Most EX cards are tier 3 cards. But that doesn't matter. That like they're rarity 3 cards, so they're a little bit hard to get by. But if you do happen to have good EX cards, like for example, right now we have one like EX card that I really like, which is not this one, but this one, the Fighting with Flames. So this one gives us a field effect that increases attack points by 32% for 15 seconds. If the character has unbending, it doubles that. It doubles down on the effect. So honestly, with Hyakuichi Taro, if we were to run him as our main DPS, I would love to have AG and Iroha on my team just to get to this card as quickly as possible, as quickly as humanly possible. It would be really fun. So let's get our AG up. Let's not dilly-dally too much. We're not going to be using this build. I was just showcasing this build at the beginning of the stream because I thought it was a fun build, and we also made a video on that build earlier. It's a little bit laggy, so that's one of the downsides of running it. The other downside is that it's not a speedrunner's build. So let's make a build that's actually fast. So we'll need Inoki, because I prefer the Inoki build for the kill. If we do not crit, we do not get the kill though that quickly, so it's a little bit risky. Maybe running a Mew centric build might be better in that case. Maybe running like the Mew centric build on Brave Diver would be a little bit more consistent. But I believe in Inoki. I believe in the power of Inoki. I prefer playing Inoki in general, so let's go with the Inoki build. What is your Inoki stat on 300k damage? So it's this, Fighting Instincts 2, Passive Skill Expansion to 4, and we're gonna put the right Compatimons on. I think if we use ultimate damage boosting Compatimons, it's a little bit better. Okay, I think I have an issue with the stream. I'll check that real quick. I'm gonna check see if we're dropping frames, because I think we are. Okay, we dropped a little bit of frames, but it's okay. I think we should be fine. Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. I'm gonna check that real quick. Keyframe frequency. How do I change that? How do I change the keyframe frequency? Because right now we're dropping frames. We haven't dropped frames in a while. We're doing well now, but we dropped a little bit of frames earlier. Oh well. I do not know how to fix that. That's okay. It's not dropping frames anymore. At Adam Smith, yo, yay. Alright. So my unit, Mew, Geo, and another one is confused. What I can replace with my Semba? What can I replace my Semba? So Mew, Geo, and Tsuki would be fun, I think. Especially if you, I don't know how many bars you need to use Geo's ult, but if you can use Tsuki and then use Geo's ult followed by Mew's ult, it would be pretty good. Do you think we can get a 1,000,000 damage dealer in the future? We already have that. It's just my cards aren't upgraded enough to showcase that 1,000,000 damage, unfortunately. So let's just take a look at the compatibles that we need for Inoki. I was just reading something. Sorry for being a little bit slow on the uptake. I was reading the problems that I'm having. Apparently my stream's current bitrate is too high. So we're having a little bit of problems with the stream because of that. Hey Sora, how are you today? Let's just scroll down here. I hope you're having a good day. Just take a seat, grab a drink, enjoy the show. Today we're just farming Kane. We're gonna be fully on the Kane grind. I'm not gonna be experimenting with builds as much as I was this morning because we need to get an AG to EX as soon as possible. So I'm gonna put this. Actually no, we're not using this head. We're using a gladiator head. I had a fun day going out with friends and playing some board games. Ooh, nice. That sounds like fun. So this head is the right one. We're going to use the equipment that's currently on Miyu, on her. So we're going to boost her ultimate damage as much as possible, whilst giving her also a lot of crit rate, so that she can crit most of the time. Now we need to give her some wings, and we should be good to go. Going out. Yeah. That's always fun. I just played video games. I stayed in. I made a couple YouTube videos for you guys, and that's about it. That was my day. It was a good day. It was a good day. This is about as good. These black wings are about as good as these wings. They're not as good. They're not optimal, but they're good enough. So we'll use them. Because I don't want to switch out what I have on Yo. I still want Yo to be dealing damage even as AI, so that we get a little bit more DPS in. So that's good for Inoki. We're just gonna switch up the party and switch the cards up a little bit. Well, we're gonna switch the cards up completely. We're not running the same set of cards for this build, so it's okay. So instead of Yo, we want to have Inoki here, Yo here, and Tsuki in the middle. That's good enough. We want to make sure that our cards are correct, so we're going to get rid of each and every one of them. Each of these cards are not good for this build. This build requires full party and unity, or full party and power harassment. Power harassment works as well. We can also run full party power harassment and unity, but that's a little bit overkill. That's a lot of crit rate for no reason. What is your Mew alt damage per tick? I don't remember. I think it's around 20,000 per tick. It's not very high, but it's 20,000 times 20 when you ult, so it's pretty good for that. Okay, we're running Power of Harassment for a little bit of extra crit with the control. We're gonna run Pulsating Life, and now we need the two 1-star cards, which are Clinical here. We need Stimulation, and we need another 1-star card for the Unity buff. It should give us pretty good ultimate damage. We could do better ultimate damage if we were using Leading Wisdom instead of running the Unity buff, but I think it'll be good enough. Let's see here. Or we can run Bombard for more ultimate damage if we do like a double ult. But in order to run double ults, we'll have to use Ultimate Efficiency 4 on Inoki and on Yo. I don't know if it's good enough to do that. We can try it out. We can try it out. We can test it. Let's try it out, actually. Let's try this out. Let's try to run Bombard with Inoki because it would be hilarious if we could actually pull it off. So, 20k is good enough for the red bosses, assuming it all takes crits. Yeah, it actually is. It actually is. Too many TC to level up, too little Kane. Yeah, I also am having that problem. I don't have a lot of Kane right now. I'm going to change the bitrate of the stream, so I'll be back in just a second, guys. I apologize. I'm dropping a lot of frames, so my bitrate is definitely too high. Be right back. Because my bitrate is above 5,000 for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, we are back. So essentially, I don't know why, but my stream was going at 8,000 bitrate when I had it set at 2,500. I apologize for that, guys. I was dropping a lot of frames because my bitrate was too high. My OBS was being dumb and not listening to the bitrate that I had set for it. So, we're going to put ultimate cost reduction on Inoki and on Yo so that we can maybe double ult with two 2-bar ultimates. We'll try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It doesn't really matter that much. I'd like to see what happens if we did that with Bombard. Because Bombard it would be funny to Bombard with the Inoki ultimate. Instead of Yo, we could run Senju. That would make it a little bit easier to use Bombard. But we'll see here. We'll see if we can do a Yo ult and an Inoki ult if we run that. So we have to pick a piece and get rid of it. So for Yo, I think I'll pick... Okay. I think I'll pick the wings out. I'll take the wings out, and I'll put on something different that has ultimate cost reduction plus and critical rate plus, probably. That'd be nice. Ultimate scale efficiency 4 and critical damage multiplier plus. So this is good enough. Should be good enough to reduce the ultimate skill by a little bit. Hey Kanifa, is enough if we upgrade character rank to EX or better more? I think it's enough to upgrade it to EX. Doing more than EX is a little bit overkill unless you absolutely need those points for whatever reason if you're going for a specific build. But in general, EX is good enough, in my opinion. By the way, welcome in, grab a drink, grab a seat, enjoy the show. We're just showcasing some builds. Right now, well, I'm going to be showcasing a build for a while because we'll be running it to farm mobs. Let's go down here. Let's take the wings back that Yo had on. Put them on Inoki. So where are they? Loadouts, please. Critical damage multiplier and shield resistance. There we go. So now we're gonna do either the head or the body. Oh, that's problematic. We can't use those wings. We actually have to replace the wings for her because if we replace the head or the body, we're losing out on stuff. Let's see if we can still have ultimate damage multiplier and have something that reduces skill efficiency. So we have ultimate skill efficiency and attack 4 plus on this piece. So we're gonna run that. So now we have decent crit rate. We have the ultimate skill efficiency. We should be able to double ulti with two 2-bar ults if we're lucky. If we're lucky. So we're gonna try Brave Diver with this setup. If we cannot use the double ultimates, we'll have to use either more ultimate skill efficiency or switch out Yo for Hyaku Ichitaro Senju. But switching out Yo for Senju would be a little bit weird in my opinion. It wouldn't make the build run as quickly because Yo AI can break better than Senju AI can. So we'll have to try it out. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna dodge into an attack. Gonna keep attacking, keep pressing on forward. Okay, now we're gonna use the Yo ultimate into our ultimate. Oh, it uses a little bit too much. Okay, we're gonna use a little bit more efficiency on Yo's ult. We're gonna use one more ultimate skill efficiency on Yo. Because we used a little bit too much of our bar to be able to ult with Inoki's ult. So we need to give him a little bit more efficiency in order to do this. I kind of want to keep Yo in. I don't want to replace him with Senju that much. So let's just give him one more ultimate skill efficiency. See if that's enough to actually make the build work. It's a little bit unfortunate that we have to do that, but it's okay. I'm completely fine with it. It's whatever. Okay. So we're gonna put it on either the body or the head. I'm gonna put it on the head if I can. If we have a head that even has like decent stats and ultimate skill efficiency. So ultimate skill efficiency 4, support maximum HP, not that great. I'm gonna check body as well if we can't find a head that has like a decent stat line other than just ultimate skill efficiency 4. Critical rate, critical damage multiplier. This is a little bit tedious, but it is what it is. The game was not built for you to go through your pieces and check stuff out like this. It's a little bit unfortunate, but it takes the time it'll take, you know? Sometimes to test stuff out, you have to do like a lot, and that's okay because at the end of the day, like, not like we're wasting our time. We're doing interesting things with our builds, which is pretty fun. We're just limit testing to see like what we can and can't do, and we have certain things on. Support 4, attack 4, grant recovery. For defense 4, crit rate. So there we go. Attack 4 plus ultimate skill efficiency 4. Oh, that's on Inoki already. We can't use that piece. Ha 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 ha. Funny. I think that's a little bit problematic that we cannot get what we need, but that's okay. Ultimate skill. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. Honestly, I'd probably want this on Inoki instead of Yo, and I'll swap their pieces right now. If you wish to choose by the main stats, it would pop up on the top right Patamon logo, so you actually knew which ones actually were being shown on the order. Yeah, but it's still like, it doesn't show you certain things, and it's not great. Where's the Inoki piece that we have on? Oh wait, we can't swap the pieces because that gives her the ultimate skill boost, so we're just gonna keep the pieces as is. So let's see if we can ult with Yo and then ult with Inoki now. I don't think we need to run ultimate skill efficiency on Inoki at all, so I might remove it afterwards. Because we just need to make it so we can ult a second time after Yo, and if we need to, we'll put a third ultimate skill efficiency on Yo, but we'll see in a second if we actually need it. So here we must dodge, attack another time. Attack another time here. We break. Do this. Attack with Yo first, and then Inoki. So Inoki's ult didn't go off. We may need to use Hyaku Ichitaro Senjo. I'm gonna put another piece of ultimate skill efficiency on Yo to see if that makes it if that's good enough. But if it's not good enough, it is what it is. We just can't do it with Yo. We can't use Bombard and Yo at the same time. That would be a possibility, and that's okay. It's completely fine. I'm completely okay with that. What is the best possible ultimate skill efficiency? Is it 4 or 4 plus? I do not know. I think there might be a 4 plus for that skill, but I don't have it. So we're getting rid of the head for more ultimate skill efficiency. So we're gonna have to look for it. We could sort by main stat, but honestly, like some of it's sometimes on a substat line, so. Okay, let's see here. That piece? No. Okay, we're just gonna take this piece. We don't care if the rest of the stats are a little bit dead on it. I don't think I have a better one. We're gonna use it for now in case we don't. That Compatamon looks a little bit cursed. Kind of funny in my opinion. Let's see if we have a better one. I'm pretty sure I looked at them all earlier and I didn't find any other ones. Ultimate skill efficiency 4, maximum stamina, shield damage reduction. No. Okay, we go down a little bit. We'll go to the support ones and then we'll be done. We are almost done checking out our Patamons, just making sure that we do not have something better. Okay, so there we go. Now, we absolutely need 2 bars of ultimate, so running ultimate skill efficiency on Inoki might not be worth it, but it might also make it so we can use her ult. So I'm not entirely sure if we can actually do this, if we can combo those 2 ultimates together using 2 bars, but we can always try. Using 3 bars, we'd definitely be able to do it, but 2 bars, I'm not sure. We're gonna try this again. So we're gonna blast him off. Alright, let's do this. Can we use Inoki's? We have not enough. No, even if we use full efficiency, we don't have enough. So we have to use Hyaku Ichitaro Senba with Inoki in order to do a double ult. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna swap our Yo out and use Hyaku Ichitaro with a similar build. And that would use Bombard. That would make it so our ultimate will deal tons of damage. It's worth it, in my opinion. So we're swapping him out for Semba. Honestly, we're gonna break a little bit more slowly, so it's gonna affect that portion of the fight. But aside from that, it's good. The Compatamons we want to use on Semba, since we're only using 1 bar ult, we don't need to have ultimate cost reduction on him. We want him built with full fighting instincts. We want him to deal damage to some degree. So this is good. His passive skills, like when reaching the maximum, like that's not great, and that one's not great. So having him on damage is a good idea. We don't really want him to shield us anyway. We just want him to use his special to break. That's about all, and that's it, that's all. What we could do is control Senba and just do the double ult and use Inoki solely for her ult, which is probably what I'll be doing for this, just to do as much DPS as possible and get the ult done and dealt with. If we need to, we'll use some cost reduction on our ultimates, but I don't think we need to. So we're gonna use this piece here, combined with another good crit rate, crit damage piece that we have in the support area. I wish when you choose my main stat, the main chat would actually pop up on the top right of the Patamon logo so you actually knew which ones were actually being shown in the order. Yeah, that's true. I misread that comment earlier, by the way. My bad. But yeah, I thought you were telling me to sort by main stat. Because it doesn't help much, unfortunately, to sort by main stat right now. My bad. Let's see. Crit, support, defense, S1. Okay, so we already have that one on him. On her, I mean, so we're gonna take this one. So we will be controlling Senba to break faster, because we'll break like at the same speed or even faster than we were when we were controlling Inoki with Yo. This should be good enough. So we'll ult first with Senba, followed by Inoki's ult. It should do tons of damage. We'll see in a second. I've never tried this, so it should be interesting. Oh, we can't use clinical with this though. So we're losing out on the clinical damage bonus. So we have to get rid of the clinical card and swap it for just an ultimate damage boosting card instead. Because we're not healing. So we can't use stimulation here. But we can use another ultimate damage booster. So we can use Leading Wisdom instead. We back again? Yeah, Shakun, we back. I had to end the stream really quickly because my bitrate was too high for whatever reason. It was like at 9,000 when it should have been at 2,500. I lowered it down to 3,000 though, so it's good now. The stream's running properly. So let's get back into it. We're gonna control Senju. We're gonna do a double ult. It's gonna do tons of damage. It's gonna be really funny. We needed to control Senju here. Because if he does his not special attack, it's not that great. We just have to position ourselves to use this properly. Gonna break here. Probably. Hyaku Ichitaro. Now we're gonna ult with him and then ult with Inoki. Do we need more ult? Do we need ult efficiency on Hyaku Ichitaro to do this? Do we actually need ult efficiency on Hyaku Ichitaro to do this properly? I think we do. I think we need a little bit of ultimate efficiency on Hyaku Ichitaro in order to do the double ult. So we'll put that into it. We'll take that into consideration. I doubted that we'd actually need that. I thought that we could double ult with just that without the ultimate efficiency. We have ultimate efficiency already on her. So let's put it on him as well. We'll need to get rid of the wings here. I think the wings is the worst piece, so let's just get ultimate efficiency on the wings. I don't remember what pieces I had on Yo that had ultimate efficiency. So that's kind of problematic, but it's okay. I'll just look for them. If it's not on the wings, I'll just look for another piece that has ultimate efficiency. It's okay. Critical damage multiplier, ultimate skill efficiency 2. I wonder if skill efficiency 2 is good enough. Probably actually, like, I don't know, because we didn't need to reduce it by that much. But I think I'm going to go with 4 just to be safe. Play it safe, you know? So we're going to look for yellow stat with ultimate damage, ultimate efficiency 4. Okay, that's not good. Let's go to replace the headpiece, I guess. Let's replace the headpiece with something that has ultimate efficiency 4, like this one here. It's okay if it's objectively bad. We just want to use our ultimate and not have it consume too much tension. It's already consuming just 1 tension, so it won't be reduced by much, but it might be reduced by enough that we can use Inoki's ultimate straight after, which will proc Bombard. Which would be really nice. Like, it would do a lot of damage. I don't know why we always start with Inoki. It's kind of annoying. I had Senju out before. Okay, let's do this. Into this. So there we didn't crit, so we didn't do that much damage. So we're gonna break him again and ult again. Just to see what kind of damage we do when we actually crit. Alright, let's try again. Let's see if we can crit this time. If we crit, I think he would have died. Which would have been interesting and hilarious. Okay, I hate starting off with the wrong character. It's annoying. So we're doing 600 break every time we do this, which is really disgusting. Let's do this, into this. Is TC energy still good for Semba DPS? I'm not sure which tension guard that is. Okay, that did a decent amount of damage. That was a 400k crit. I think it would kill the shark really quickly. I have a feeling it would kill the shark a lot more quickly than it kills this guy. This guy has more HP. We take those. Yeah, we do. We take those. Easy. I think we can make it deal a little bit more damage if we don't use ultimate skill efficiency on Inoki. Because I don't think we need to use ultimate skill efficiency on Inoki at all for this to work. I'm going to try to take it off. We're going to deal a little bit more damage with her ult. That was still like a 40-50 second killish, so it wasn't that bad. But it was 2 breaks. Oh no, it was 111. It was pretty slow, honestly. We can do it as fast with the other one. I think we can kill the shark like instantly, though the shark has less HP. So it'd be better to farm shark with this build. Let's see. Let's see if we can double ult with less efficiency on Inoki's ult. So gotta run these two. Oh, okay, yeah, this is good enough. I think there's a better chest piece if we're just going for pure damage, though. So I'm gonna try it out. Yeah, critical rate 4+ or damage multiplier 4+. Honestly, damage multiplier 4+ is a little bit better. I'd like to have both critical rate 4+ and damage multiplier 4+ optimally, but I think I'm going to be greedy, take the damage here. So now we should theoretically be doing more damage. And as long as we can actually use the ult after using the Senju ult. We'll see if that's possible in a second. And if it's usable, then that means we only need skill efficiency on Senju. Which is pretty goated. Pretty goated indeed. Oh, we missed. He's gonna break. Let's do this. Into this. I don't know how much damage that did, but I know that was higher damage than before. That's all I can say. Like he was at 3 bars before, now he's at 2. So we just need to push our damage by leveling up our tension cards and we should be fine. Now we're gonna break it a second time. Unfortunately, doing this is not efficient as killing the shark because the shark will probably die instantly doing this tactic. So let's just go straight to shark. That was a W though, like we were able to do the strategy perfectly. It's just, I think the shark would die a little bit more quickly. We may need to control Inoki in order to do a little bit more damage, but it's shark bullying time indeed. It's shark season. We didn't do enough damage to just one-tap the Brave Diver, which is a little bit disappointing, but the shark is squishier, therefore we should be able to do a little bit better against it. We could have lowered the level of the Brave Diver to 35, but I think we get a little bit less materials that way, so it's not as worth as just bullying the shark. We're just trying to farm Kane efficiently. We don't mind if anything happens. If Inoki doesn't crit, it might not kill the shark in one shot though, so that's gonna be a factor. Oh, I messed up a little bit there. So there's also human error to take into consideration. I may make mistakes. That is okay. I made another mistake there. So I'm trying to speed kill it. So like, essentially doing as much as possible early is what we will be doing. We're gonna do this here. We're gonna do a few autos here. More specials. Alright, if we get a crit, we might kill it in one shot here. So we did not crit, so it didn't die. That's gonna phase. That's okay. We're just gonna keep attacking it. We're gonna keep smashing, and we're eventually gonna win. It's just gonna take a little bit longer. Let's retry. I just want to see if we can one-tap the shark. If we crit, that would be nice to know. Oops. We just need to crit. Which our crit rate on Inoki is incredibly high. It's actually very, very high. It's probably like 70% crit, so yeah, it's high enough. So let's just keep doing this. Okay, here we're just gonna spam special. We're gonna break him on the next hit. Let's use our two ults. And boom. Alright, so we can basically one-tap the shark. We don't need to control Inoki. That wasn't the fastest we can do it. That was pretty fast, pretty easy to reach 100% in this game. Yeah, if you have the right card combination. Ayo, what's up, Sebastiano? Honestly, I think running control is not that great because the 15% from control is not additive, it's multiplicative. I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm theorizing it is. So we're gonna swap out one card for Unity. I think it's better to run Unity because of that fact than Power Harassment. I'm not entirely sure though, because earlier I was testing Power Harassment out and it didn't give me 100% crit rate. So Unity is probably more consistent at giving us more crit rate. I think control is usually worth it. Yeah, control is good, but in this case scenario, because it's not additive, it's not great. Unity is always active, exactly. Unity is more consistent, I find. Unless you solo, yeah. It is what it is. By the way, welcome in Sebastiano, welcome in Shaq, welcome in everyone. I hope you all are having a great weekend. We're currently just bullying Shark. So have a seat, enjoy the show. It's gonna be a good one. We're just gonna bully the heck out of Shark. Okay, we're using this ult and then Inoki's. I haven't seen the numbers, so I can't tell what's actually what it's doing, but it's doing a lot. Okay, we did not crit there. Unfortunate. So if we don't crit, it's a little bit sad, but it's okay. Fractal Shark boss, resting before I try Fractal Shark. Dang. Alright, we're gonna retry. Honestly, I think it's a reset if we don't get a crit, which is a little bit annoying. If we had more crit rate, it would be nice. If we had like 100% crit, it would be nice. Very crit dependent, yeah. If you don't crit with this build against the shark, you don't kill it quickly enough. Like it phases out and you kind of have to drag out the fight a little bit. Okay, let's try again. I don't want to get hit. Getting hit is not very good. We need to we need to get our stuff together. Okay, that's alright. I still mess up quite a bit when I do this. It's alright. It's a part of the process of learning. Control plus Unity, it doesn't go to 100%. I tried it earlier. Alright, we're just gonna do this again. Boom. And we did not one-shot it for some reason. I don't know how that wasn't a one-hit kill. It should have been, but it wasn't. That's okay. Alright. That's okay. I think the factor is controlling Inoki. Like the one random factor is controlling Inoki. Like if our AI Inoki doesn't do like certain things optimally, she won't do as much damage. I think if we control Inoki, even though we'll break more slowly, the runs will be more consistent. There we go, and he's mega dead. So, I don't know, I don't think we have to control Inoki for it to happen. But it is what it is. What version of control works for basic attack, only stamina using attacks? Oh, the more you know, the more you know. You mean command? Unless you use like all out or something, and then your basics would be using stamina as well. The more you know though. The more you know, the more you know. So we're gonna try to do it as fast as possible. We still haven't reached like peak speed yet. Honestly, there is a way that I could see us doing it faster. We just need to be really lucky or skillful or both. It's a combination of luck and skill. Here we're gonna do a few autos. So he needs to not do laser on his second phase like that, but that's okay. We're still gonna be able to do this, and then this right away. Hopefully this kills. That did not look... It looks like he dodged the hit completely, actually. Like, it looks like he phased out as soon as we hit him, which is kind of weird. The shark's a little bit temperamental. I'm going to time the parry properly this time. We're just going to knock him out again. Put him to sleep. Shark got out of the way. Yeah, I think it actually got out of the way this time. There we go. Command cards exist. I don't have a single one. Command is gotten with... You have to go to the shop, check the 2-star cards. It's power harassment. It turns control into command. You need to already have a bar of tension in order to get the control debuff going though before you get command. So it is what it is. It's pretty good. It's pretty goated. As long as you break twice in the fight, you're doing good with command. You're eating well. You're getting well fed. I'll look at it. Yeah, no worries. So we're gonna try again. Essentially, if the shark dodges one of our attacks, it kind of makes us feel bad, but otherwise it's good. Alright, that was a fail. I'll look at it. Yeah, it's in the shop. It's in the game. EA Sports. So hopefully he goes to do laser right now so we can hit him. The thing about this is it's a little bit iffy to know whether or not we'll hit him. I'll wait for him to do laser just for the purpose of actually hitting him and him not dodging my attacks like a bonobo. Let's try this on for size. So we completely missed both of our ultimates because he phased out. He phased out off really quickly. He phased out. So the shark is very temperamental. Shark is very temperamental. We need him to do laser or he phases out and we can't hit him. So there are certain conditions to be met for this to be a speed kill, unfortunately. Now he's doing laser. We got lucky. Now we should be able to kill him. Let's go for it. Don't think that was a crit. It might have been. I think I'm going to be using Inoki instead of using Senju here. Because it would be more consistent. Like, we'd be able to kill more consistently, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but because Inoki's not doing optimal DPS, it's not great. It's not looking good for us. Sag. Big F. Press F for AI controlled Inoki. We're just gonna control him at the beginning, but we're gonna swap to Inoki right now. Okay, we oh my gosh, Inoki's griefing, yep. Sorry about that, guys. I had to cough. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We were too slow. I need to control Inoki right off the bat, or else we don't break. So let's go back. Oh my gosh, what is up with my cough? Ever since last Friday, okay? Insane. It's insane that I'm still coughing ever since last Friday. That is an insane amount of coughing. I thought the cold was done and done with. I thought I was done with it, but it has come back with a vengeance. And the coughs are back. I need to figure out what's the cause of this because it's kind of annoying to cough all the time. Alright, anyway. I digress. Okay, there we had to dodge out of the way. So, we have to COVID 25. Yep. Oh my gosh. By the way, welcome in, Kashin. How are you today? Grab a seat, grab a drink, enjoy the show. I'm coughing like crazy. I apologize for that. Go hydrate, yeah. Maybe. Maybe a good idea, actually. Okay, we messed up a little bit there. Stopped eating after that cough. He got that virus, yeah. Unfortunate. Okay, let's try again. We're gonna try until we succeed because it's fun. Because we can, and it's free. We might not be able to kill as fast as if we were using Zenju, but at least it'll be more consistent. We just need to not mess up. Like, we're messing up a lot right now. Let's try again. Okay, that should be enough to break him. There we go. Oh, that is some hot damage. That is a hot amount of damage. That is a very sexy amount of damage. I would say it's a very sexy crit. I love it. All 500,000 damage with like level 20 and 30, 40 cards, whatever. Spicy. That is a very spicy amount of damage. I loved it. That was a good time. No alcohol required. Honestly, I'd rate that a 10 out of 10. Feels very good to play, and it's actually fun. Now, when you don't crit, it feels bad when you don't crit. But yeah, that's about it. He's gonna run away and do his thing, and then we're gonna stop him doing that like by this. Oh, okay. I thought that would break. I thought we did enough damage to break there. That's my bad. I was really excited to break him. My eyes watering a little bit again. Oh my lord. I have so many issues, man. My eyes water because I'm on the freaking computer 24/7. And I have a cough. I mean, that's first world problems, but it's alright. Anyway, let's continue. We can still do this, even though our eyes are watering, even though we're coughing. It doesn't matter. We got this. Easy GG. It's in the bag. Okay, this is perfect execution. So this actually requires perfect execution to go off. So let's do it. Yakuri Chitaro, Yakuri Chitaro Ultimate, Inoki Ultimate. And here comes the feel-good moment of the WAP! Pow! That's all I have to say. Really good. Really fun. Oh my gosh. My eyes. It'd be like that. Yeah, it do be like that. It do be like that. I need to not stare at a computer screen for more than like 7 hours a day, you know? Oh, literal pain. Literal pain. Oh my gosh. Hold up. You know when you put soap in your eyes? That's what it feels like right now. That's how much my eyes are watering. Get him to 100k subs so he can afford some cough syrup. W Kojik W. I have cough drops and I could use something to drink, but yeah. Go wash your face and hydrate. Yeah. Good idea, good ideas. I think I should at least put water in my eyes, so yeah. Okay, let's try again. We failed to perfectly execute the combo. Unfortunately, this requires some skill. So in order to get like the quick kills every single time, we have to do a little bit of skill things. If we don't do it, it's a skill issue a little bit, and that's okay. It's fun. It's actually fun. We're gonna blast him. should be able to finish him off here. Do you have any Q tension card recommendations? When I read Hegemony tension card, I'm not sure if they're that good even for him. Honestly, I would try it. It's really frustrating playing Naoki, not gonna lie. But it's fun. It's rewarding when you get it off, Mitch. That's what matters. But yeah, Jose. If you look at the Hegemony cards, I think there are some that are good. Coffin Lake, Idris Elba, and Hot Ones. Lol. I loved Hot Ones. It's such a good show. I like the episode with Joji in it. I'm pretty sure Joji went on it once. Don't quote me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's whatever, but I'm almost sure he went on it. Maybe strategy skill bonus. Yeah. So if we go take a look at the cards and we take a look at just Hegemony cards, let's see if there's anything that's good. Because Q would want Hegemony. I don't know if what the other party members are in your party, but some cards could be pretty goated. So if we take a look at Hegemony, the main card we look at here is Increase, Grant Recovery Effect, and Critical Rate respectively. If there's Hegemony, it's 3 times effective to untargeted characters. So, this is incredibly good if you want more crit rate on, let's say, a Miyu, for example, that you're going to ult with. Or if you're controlling Q and you're going to ult with Inoki. Pretty good. Let's look at the other Hegemony cards. So this one's pretty good. Secondary attack hits, granted attention. The character will be replaced. The effect will be replaced with Hegemony. So honestly, you use this for the second effect. You don't use it for the first one with Q. But the second effect replaces attention by Hegemony. These ones, when a strategy skill hits, increase primary and secondary attack damage multiplier by a percentage. Tension 2, it's not that great. This one's not that great. EX, when operating character executes a strategy skill, increase attack points for 10 seconds. If the character... So, if you had AG... Okay, if you're doing AG with Suki and Q as your main DPS... Q as main DPS with close attack would be pretty goated, actually. Honestly, I'm not even joking. I'm not even capping, okay? I'm not capping. It's a thing. It's viable. Because Suki and AG would let you get to EX tension very, very quickly, and then you'd be able to spam your strategy skill and have a lot of fun. Now with Suki and AG, would you want Fist of Atonement? Not really. But this would give you Hegemony, it would be fun. I'm not sure if there's another Hegemony card in 3-star, but that's the 1 and 2-star cards. There's probably a 3-star card that has Hegemony on it. Let's go take a look. I apologize for coughing. It's just that my throat's irritated. I need to drink something. I'll drink a drink real quick. Like, my throat's been irritated for the last week. It's very... annoying, but it is what it is. Running him with Kazuki, Tsuruko, and might swap Tsuruko with Yo or Tsuki. So yeah, that's really up to you what you want to do with your team composition. But let's take a look at the 3-star cards, see if there's anything good for Q there. Because I'm not sure. As long as you increase your strategy damage, you're good to go. This is not the right shot. Even if my Miyu has half his clear speed, yeah. That's the thing. Like, Q is fun, and you have to take into consideration that he's not as good as other 3-stars. But if you like him, use him and have fun with him, I'd say. Like, as long as you're not farming. If you're farming, I wouldn't recommend using Q. Train skills like Ishikyu, star actor. So this is an OG card, but it's not really a Q-centric one. Chaotic Order might be useful. Let's see if there's a Q-centric one. This one. Operating character manipulate and conquer. When a chain skill hits, And when makes him increases the strategy skill damage. So this one's really good. Zero tension. If you get Rise and Fall of Glory, you're goated. You're a goated person, you know? You cannot swap off of Q if you use this though. What does hegemony do? I forgot. It's damage reduction. It's just damage reduction. It's 5% damage reduction. Thought running Inoki one seems good, but haven't pulled the trigger yet. So honestly, you'd want Rise and Fall of Glory. And maybe, like in this one, things to hold on to is pretty good. It's pretty goated. But I mean, it's not necessary for that build. Fighting with flames. Fighting with flames would be good. Fighting with flames would be good with Q. Even if you can't get the double, even if you can't double down on the effect, it's still good. So fighting with flames, the Inoki one. Where's the Inoki one? Oh, Bad Wish? Yeah, maybe Bad Wish. What does it? I thought running the Inoki one seems good, but I haven't pulled the trigger yet. Yeah. Oh man, there's no Q signature, 3-star card, none at all. What do you mean? This one? I mean, it is Q centric, even if it doesn't feature Q per se. Do I need to dismantle 3-star cards for that currency? You can dismantle 3-star cards, or you can just acquire them. It gives you a little bit of the currency either way. Either or. The other one that increased strategy skill damage, it might be on the other window. Yeah, I think it's in the 2 stars. So honestly, Bad Wish, Rise and Fall of Glory, and Fighting with Flames would be good. Bad Wish, Rise and Fall of Glory, Fighting with Flames. Let's see, we're at 3 of 5. So we might want the Q card here as well. Fest of Atonement. No, we don't want this one. But we want the EX. That gives hegemony for the sake of having hegemony. But we don't need hegemony at all. But close attack, with which is Q's bat. When you execute a strategy skill, you get attack points, so it's pretty good. Just for that, without the hegemony. So you want close attack with those 3 cards over here, which are 3-star cards. It's crazy. Unpredictable Bomb Girl, maybe? Yeah. We can take a look at that one. When using a strategy skill, increase the strategy skill damage based on disorder, further increase. So yeah, this one as well. You would get disorder from Bad Wish, I think. So if you were to use Bad Wish, Fighting with Flames, Bomb Girl, and Rise and Fall of Glory, that's 4 cards, plus Close, that's 1 more. That's 5 cards. So you'd need 500 per card. Don't forget Grinder. Yeah, maybe Grinder. Maybe Grinder. I think Close Attack is more desirable than Grinder, but I'm not sure what Grinder does. I can take a look. Maybe we could not use Close Attack. It's probably on top somewhere. I don't remember what Grinder does. Grinder is really good too. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at Grinder. Strategy skill damage multiplier when a strategy skill hits when executing a attack of disorder. So maybe Grinder instead of what about the shirtless Q card? You mean this one? Where's the shirtless Q card? Has perfect synergy with Unpredictable Bomb Girl. Yeah, it does. So you use Unpredictable Bomb Girl, you use Grinder with Bad Wish for crit rate, Rise and Fall of Glory, and Fighting with Flames. I don't know what card you're talking about that has Shirtless Q mixed in. By the way, welcome in everyone. I thank you guys for joining in on the stream. I hope you all have a wonderful day so far, and Yeah, just grab a drink, grab a seat, enjoy, relax. Dude wants to use grinder. Pause. Yeah, grinder is good. Grinder is good. Rebuke? Oh, rebuke. I think that just slows down time. Like when you deflect or counterattack, it will slow down time, and then there's a 35-second cooldown. Rebuke is not that great. It's just it's not when you perfect evade, it's when you block or counter. I've been playing this game non-stop. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. So we could do a Q-centric build. We're just missing a few key cards. And we need to level cards, so we'd have to have Kane in the first place. We don't really have Kane right now. Our main goal is to EX AG right now. So let's try to EX AG, because EXing AG will open up a lot of builds. It'll open up EX builds, essentially. I forgot we had time slow cards. Yeah, those are okay. Like, they're okay. They're good with Inoki because you can use all of them with Inoki, but they just slow down time. I don't know if it really helps enough for it to warrant, like, for them to be used. I don't have Rebuke. I think I only have one of the slow down time cards, so yeah, time slow seems kind of useless to me. It might be good. It might be good. I don't know how good it is if it's maxed out. Like, if it's maxed out, it might be good. I have every single character in the game except AG. That guy has been avoiding me non-stop. That's kind of hilarious, Jose. I'm geoless, so good luck to me, right? Oh my lord. What is wrong with me? Seriously, I've been coughing so much lately. Probably because I'm talking so much, but that's beside the point. Like, I feel like that guy from prison school that coughs all the time. I forgot his name, but that's who I feel like right now. The guy that coughs blood all the time in prison school. Which is an anime. That should stun him. Oh, I did this attack first by accident. My bad. That's not gonna deal enough damage even if we crit. Man, that is terrible. I have a terrible, terrible cough. And I drank water earlier, by the way. Rerolled and grinded the heck out of the game. Unfortunately, my account is really lackluster. One of the tension cards department, but otherwise I'm doing great. Yeah, honestly, getting tension cards is the last of your worries. Especially the 3-star ones, they're really hard to get. So don't worry too much about them. Let's just stun him. Okay, so we have to use Hyaku Chitaro's ult first this time. Hop back in, I'm sleeping. Alright, no problem. Thanks a lot for dropping by, Shatkun. I really appreciate you being here. I hope you have a wonderful night's rest. And yeah, I'll see you later, I suppose. We're just gonna be doing this shark killing extravaganza featuring the shark, featuring Inoki, I mean. So it's not gonna be that much of an interesting stream, unfortunately. Today we're not doing interesting builds. We're just gonna be killing the shark over and over with Inoki. It's gonna be great. It feels good to kill the shark with Inoki, to be honest, but we have to be able to do it very consistently, or we're wasting our time. And that's okay. I don't mind spending a lot of time to do something to for the mastery's purpose, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's spin around again. Spin around another time here. Go. Should create an event where we can experiment with various tension cards at max level. That would be pretty cool. Actually, really a coded events. Are you running with the extra alt damage passive on Inoki? No, I'm not. I'm not, Jose. I do not have the well, I have the Compatamons for extra alt damage, but I'm not running her on Transcendence 5. If I had T5 Inoki, I'd be dealing like more damage. I'd probably be dealing like millions of damage with T5 Inoki. I think that's what you're talking about when you say extra alt damage. Unless it's on her second, on her third Transcendency, I don't know. I don't know what's on her third. I know her last gives her a huge damage boost though. Let's get that stunner. Big stunner. Long gunner. Forerunner. The one that reduces her heat gain but boosts her alt damage. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not running that one. Wait, is that one of her passives? I could probably run that. I could probably run that when I think of it that way. Let's try it out. Because I am basically just using her alt anyway. Let me edit the party. Let's go back. I went to the wrong menu. I think I may have glossed over that passive before because I was using her for strategy skill damage mostly. Passive expansion 1. Amount of heat gain from attacks but increases ultimate skill damage multiplier. Oh! Something like this then? If we use that, I think we'll deal a little bit more damage. You're right, Jose. I am somewhat of an idiot for doing this that way. I don't know if it's going to raise our alt damage that much, but it might help a little bit, at least. It might make us deal like 1,000,000 damage. I wouldn't be surprised. So let's try again. So we won't be able to do our blue attack as often, but we should be able to blow up the boss anyway. Unfortunate. Let's try again. Unfortunate. Try again. This is a little bit challenging. Yeah, you said sup, bro. Hey, Prince. How are you today? Welcome back. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you had a good day today. Hope you had a good time. Grab a drink, grab a seat, enjoy the show. Currently, we're getting wrecked by Shark, but we're gonna shred Shark pretty soon. Start it. Just woke up, was tired AF. Oof. It's tough because it makes breaking with her harder because of her is a strategy skill. Yeah, exactly. It makes breaking with her harder. For sure. But we might be able to do something interesting here, so I'm gonna use it for fun. Try this on for size. Followed by this. Let's see how much damage we do. 600 thou. So we do an extra whopping 200,000 damage with a crit. That's actually pretty good. We do more damage with our ultimate. Now that means that if we break with Senju instead of breaking with Inoki, we might be able to do a little bit more here. So we'll do that. We'll see if we can kill it faster. Harder, better, faster, stronger, you know? Just woke up, was tired AF. Oof. Rough. Rough sleep, but it's okay. I was tired as well today. I took a nap and then I edited 2 videos and now I'm here. So we're good to go. I had to make 2 YouTube videos. I made one that was like a redux on one that I already made before, and I made another one based on a new concept for a build, which was pretty interesting. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. If it hits, he's dead. And there we go. It was all in your stream. Yeah. I know. I remember. See how much time that took. 23 seconds. That's a pretty fast shark kill. Let's see if we can get under 20 seconds with this build. I think it's possible. It's just gonna take the stars to align and us to be good at the game. I left from work this morning. Oh, crazy. Yeah. That's understandable. Really can't wait for the next chapter. Really want harder enemies with more HP to be added. We'll see, Jose. It should happen. They said they would adjust the difficulty to make it hard, so that even with our tension cards, we'll be having a hard time. Right now, the enemies are a little bit of a joke, but that's okay. We don't need them to be hard. Alright, 1 and Inoki. Man, that blows up the sharks so good. This is so fun. This is actually a pretty goated build. I wonder what we can do to Brave Diver now with this. I wonder if we can do a similar thing to Brave Diver. Because with the extra ultimate skill damage from her passive 1, I think we also blow up the Brave Diver. We can try it out. We might need to level up our cards a little bit in order to blow up Brave Diver though, so if it doesn't work, we'll just have to try later once our cards are leveled. But that's not the focus right now. The focus is to get the materials to EX our AG as soon as possible. When the update? Which one? Which update? The one that brings in the rhythm game, because that's next week. Or the next city, still. Next city would be in April on the 17th, the new chapter. Okay, yeah, that's on the 17th of April. It's been pushed back. It's been pushed to approximately that date. I think that's why they released the lower difficulty option too, so both the people who want harder content can be the ones that just want to enjoy the story are happy. Yeah, exactly. Update next month. Yeah, it's next month on the 17th. So it's in about a month. Let's get right into the fight, guys. Get right into it. Alright, let's try it out. Okay. Do more break damage here. Should break soon. Alright, let's try this out. If we don't crit, it might not die in one shot, but if we crit, it might die. We did not crit. So this build is heavily crit reliant. If you don't crit, enemies don't really die. And that's okay. So far it's a very good shark farming build. And there we go. One-shotted the Brave Diver. That is actually a little bit impressive. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. 29-second Brave Diver. That's the fastest Brave Diver kill I've ever gotten. Because it's kind of hard to deal enough damage to kill him faster than that. The only way I can think of doing it faster would be with Chaos Order and AG. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I think we might as well farm the shark because we can kill the shark slightly faster. So we get more materials out of it. We're min-maxing farming Kane right now, so. But the Brave Diver is a close second. It is still killable. We can still do it in a very good amount of time. Also wanted to mess with Kazuki DPS with the robot card that increases stamina because his stamina consumption is really low at baseline. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, honestly, Kazuki with that card is good, Jose. It's actually goated. Like with All Out, you mean? Kazuki plus All Out is good, I find, if you're using him as like a main DPS for some reason. Although Kazuki is not a very good DPS, but yeah, it's a good card to use with him. He seems fun at least. He's fun. Get Kane from Grinding Shark. Yep. Because we sell all the materials that he drops. And a very dead shark is about to happen. Or not. We didn't crit. That's okay. So sometimes you don't crit and that's okay. You can just kill him the next time you ult. So we're gonna wait. It's a little bit sad when you don't crit, to be honest. It feels bad. Wait, you can sell materials? Yeah, you can sell materials. Some of them anyway. So we didn't crit again. It does like 200k damage when we don't crit. It's still pretty high damage, honestly. Use All Out on Q, so goated. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that sounds fun actually, using All Out on Q. I think since Q's a strategy skill spammer, he might want to use the curse, but I don't know. I don't know if it's that good on him. I'll have to do a Q build once I get AG. Once I get AG, we'll do a Q build for sure. Like once we get AG to EX, we'll make some interesting builds happen, because it'll enable a lot. It will basically enable EX builds. Like having Tsuki enables two tension builds, and having AG enables 3 tension builds. They should break now. Alright, did we miss one? Or was it just not a crit? I think it wasn't a crit. Quickly EX with the team. Nice. That's always fun. Darn it. You should break now. You get a good feel for when things break after a while, honestly. You get to EX quickly with your team. If you run AG and Tsuki, you'll get to EX instantly, I think. I'm not entirely sure, I'm just theorizing that you get to EX pretty instantly. Keep in mind my team has no level 50. Fair. You don't need level 50 to get to EX quickly, you just need to either break a lot or have like a lot of values going up when you're breaking. Oh, that was a mess up. We mucked up a little bit there. That's okay though. We do make mistakes from time to time. It is inevitable. It's alright. We're gonna break him. Alright, try this on for Size Shark. You and Kazuki's great. Indeed. Dead Shark. That was a very fast kill, probably around 23 seconds. I wouldn't be surprised. If there wasn't a delay for when we're ulting, we could probably do it more quickly, but there's a little bit of a delay because of the animation of the ult. Kazuki breaks so fast, makes EX tension cards so much better. Yeah, it does. Q, Mew, and Kazuki is great. Interesting. Yeah, it can be interesting. I like Senju more because he can break faster than Kazuki a little bit, like slightly. To be a breaker, but it is what it is. It's a different playstyle. Like Senju playstyle is not as fun as Q playstyle, to be honest. It's just like press one skill and go up to the enemy, boom boom. So it's not as fun as charging up and doing strategy over and over that like dashes towards the enemy and stuff. We're gonna break. Here comes the boom. And boom. Oh, we missed. I think it either missed or didn't crit. I'm not sure. That's okay. We're just gonna wait here patiently. Here comes the boom. Senju playstyle, let him auto. Yeah. My problem is I don't like running Mew with Q because you always want to be on Q because his AI is so bad. It's not flexible. It would be so much better. Senju has a really huge benefit. His tension cards are really good. Yeah, that's true. I like Senju's tension cards, especially the one that give him an attack boost with the field, the EX one, which is why I want to get AG up so I can get to EX quicker. How can you ult both of them quickly? You need to run cost reduction on Senju. So right now I'm running one ultimate cost reduction on Senju. You need to have 2 bars of so you need 2 bars of tension, so you need Iroha with her second passive or her first passive maxed out. And when you're ulting with Senju, you need cost reduction, so you need ultimate skill efficiency 4, one of those, or else it doesn't work. And then you can use both ults in a row. I've tried it without the cost efficiency and it didn't work. So let's try this again. Honestly, it can be a very quick kill or it can be a mediocre kill, but it doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, as long as we crit, we're eating well. We're eating very well as long as we crit. We're having shark for dinner, shark for supper, shark for breakfast. Every lunch is shark. We're gonna do 2 attacks here. Just break it. I accidentally used the wrong ultimate first. We still almost killed it. We still almost killed it with one ult without using the double ult strat. They're just gonna wait it out. I meant like how were you able to ult with Inoki quickly without switching to her? Oh, I don't know how to do it on mobile. I don't know how to ult with other characters on mobile, but on controller it's by pressing the alt key with the switch key. So like, you know, when you're swapping, you use the D-pad. Well, instead of using the swap key, use the alt key and you press the swap key, and it does their ultimate. So it is right trigger and up for Inoki. Darn it. Dang it. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Playing Inoki in a nutshell. Or playing Senju. Whoops. I'm using PC, is it possible? Yeah. I don't know how to do it with those controls though, to be honest. I've only played with controller. I wouldn't be able to play this game if I didn't have a controller. I think it might be like shift and one of the numbers or something. I'm not sure. Because I know it's the numbers keys to swap characters. I'd have to take a look at the control scheme real quick. I'll do that. F1 to F3 on keyboard. Okay, there you go. So you press F1 to F3 in order to do ultimates. F2 and F3, no shift. Ah, okay. The more you know. Thanks a lot, Shane, by the way. I appreciate it. By the way, welcome in everyone. I hope you all are having a wonderful weekend. Today we're just killing shark, chillingly in the most absolute boss way possible at the most highest speed. We're doing it to farm Kane because we need a lot of Kane in order to EX AG. No, it's okay. Honestly, I'd rather be interactive than succeed in general in the game, so it's okay. It's easier if your main ult is Z, second character F2, third one F3. Yeah, that would be easier. I appreciate the info. No worries, no worries. I appreciate each and every one of you for dropping by and tuning into the stream. We're going to be streaming for about another hour, and then we'll end. Because, yeah, I stream for 3 hours at least every day. We did have an 8-hour stream this morning, so I am a little bit exhausted. I'm a little bit hungry too. So that's kind of a factor as to why I'll be ending the stream in 1 hour and not going longer than that. And for those who haven't subscribed, feel free to do so. At 500 subscribers, we will be doing a special. It's going to be interesting. I digress anyway. Let's continue killing the shark. Another Senju run. We love Senju. We love Senju. He just fits in this team so well. Alright, let's try to get that kill. And it's dead. Alright. So, it takes a little bit of luck, but we can do it. And it works. That was like a 25-second kill. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Rebound alt to Q because my keyboard C is on the other side of the board. Oh, I see, I see. That makes sense. First time I got to him in story, it felt so hard. We are just getting revenge now. Indeed, this is revenge killing. We're avenging Q for all the deaths. We did try to fight the shark solo Q. It wasn't a good time. Q died a lot, so now we're getting our revenge. But luckily, we sacrificed Q for a good cause. We got Kazuki in our first temple because we sacrificed so many Qs. So it's okay. Although, I'm personally, now that I think about it in hindsight, I could do without Kazuki, honestly. I could do without Kazuki. I do not need him. I can't think of a comp where he's really good. So I don't really like him that much, personally. If there is a comp where he's really goated and he can shine as a breaker, I guess it's not that bad, but I think we have better options right now. So like my honest opinion on Kazuki is that he's okay. He's not a must pull. For lore reasons. I love him with Q for lore reasons. Yeah, exactly. So honestly, I'm not saying that he's absolute trash. He's just not interesting for me. Like, I could have done without him. I'd rather have Geo than Kazuki. And Geo's a standard, so yeah. There, we didn't get the kill because we didn't crit. Has some additional attacks. Yeah. He's not bad. He's not bad. Like, I do like him. He's just... I haven't found a way to make him work. I'm a little bit mad. If I knew of a way to make him work really well, I would run it. I would definitely run it. If anything, I'll try Kazuki with AG and Iroha to get to like that EX3. To get the 3 tension. To see if we can do anything with that. But I don't know if it's worth it. We'll see. We'll see in a future video. Or a future stream. If we happen to make it work, I'll feature it. Alright, let's do this. And wish luck on Inoki on that crit. If she crits, it's dead. There we go. We got good luck. We got the crit. We got the moves. Heck yeah. Let's do it again. That was about 25 seconds because we hesitated and waited a little bit. Feels a little boring because it's just spam secondary. Yeah, it is just spam secondary. It's the same as Senju, except you home in on the enemy with Kazuki. The Tsuki card that wants to take damage to increase strategy damage seems to be good with Q Kazuki team too. Yeah, I'd imagine if you literally int on purpose, it's probably not that bad. But you have to take damage. So it's a little bit of a trade-off, but it's not bad. So there we got 2 hits and we should be able to stun it incredibly quickly. This should stun him. If not, this will. That was a very fast stun. So this is going to be an incredibly fast kill if we actually pull it off. Would be nice to quit. Would be nice, but we didn't. And that's okay. Would have been nice. Wasn't very nice. That's okay. We take those. We take the L sometimes. Sometimes we just gotta take the L. So here we're gonna stun him again. I have good sense when it comes to when the shark boss is about to get stunned, because I've fought him so many times. I know the patterns and I know the timings at this point. It's easy to tell as well because there's like a bar on top of his head that kind of flashes red when he's about to get stunned. That's not too bad. Tsuki card wants you to take damage to increase Kazuki. Yeah. But at least the shield helps you be okay as long as you don't lose balance rate. Yeah, that's true. You don't even need to move when playing Kazuki. His optimal playstyle is literally just pressing a single button, maybe a counter and ult, and then the battle goes for too long. That is true. That's why I don't like controlling him that much, but I also don't like the damage output. Like, I wish his damage output was just a teensy bit higher. Maybe we just need better cards or a better card combo that actually synergizes with him to do good damage. That's just my hypothesis. Like, we need something in order to make him good. Right now, Kazuki in my hands is not very good because I don't have the cards to make him work. I only have every single 1-star card and 2-star card. They're not all leveled optimally. Hey G, how are you today? Hope you're having a good day. I'm just chilling, making some Kane moves, you know? The usual. Oh, we did not ult. I mean, we did not crit. And that's okay, that just prolongs the fight by about 30 seconds. Last statements against Kazuki with him and Senbike and 10 to 15 second Shark and 13 to 20 second Brave Diver if he doesn't move as much. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying I'm not good at him because my cards aren't leveled enough, Kashin. Don't get me wrong, like if my cards were leveled enough and I had the right setup, I think I could do pretty well with him. It's just right now I'd rather not use him because my cards aren't leveled enough. Geo for my Inoki, so I'm definitely good. Yeah. And I don't have like the god tier card, the big card, the big 3-star card that most people have, so It is what it is. I'm not pulling for a card. I think it's ridiculous. I don't want to encourage that kind of pulls when I'm free to play plus and not like a complete pay to win. If I was completely pay to win, I would buy the card right away. Oh, I forgot to use ults and stuff. Let's just finish him off here. Like 2 to 3k times 10 for a secondary in both stages and 1k break. Yeah, it's not bad. But there we didn't crit, and that's okay. Kazuki's, which I don't have. Yeah, it's one of the staple 3-star cards. I'd say it's definitely very, very good. Pretty goated. I like it a lot. Geo for my Inoki, so I'm definitely good. Yeah, if you have Geo and Inoki, you're pretty goated as well. I don't know how many bars of ultimate you need for Geo's ult, though. I don't think it's 1. If it was 1, I would replace Senju in this team with Geo just to see like how much damage Inoki can actually do for fun. By the way, do Q skills count as counterattacks for tension card effects when you're under madness? It depends what you're doing. If you're doing the attack, the basic attack, it is a counterattack. The basic attack like that parries a hit is a counterattack. If you're just using his strategy skill spam, I don't think it counts. Geo makes her ult hit so hard, I love it. Yeah, Geo's 2? 2 bars to Geo ult. Okay. So it'd be a little bit harder to pull off. I don't think there's a way to actually reduce the ult enough for it to be good. Like I tried reducing my Q's ult like 3 times in order to ult with Inoki, but I wasn't able to do it, even though I had it reduced 3 times with the reduction 4. Counted as evasion, I think. Oh, okay. The more you know. That's my bad. I haven't played Q a lot, to be honest. I don't really like the character that much. I'll have to test him out with the right tension cards once I get him. Well, I already have him EX'd, but I need to get AG EX'd first. Once we have AG EX, it'll open up a lot of team compositions where we're just focusing on one character and letting the other 2 do whatever the heck they want. Let's just counter this one, break him, and then actually break him. So we're gonna break the shark to pieces, smash him to bits. He's gonna die. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be glorious. We did not crit. So we crit like half the time, even though we have like 70% crit. It's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Crit is random. Yeah, that was my bad there. That's completely fine. Now let's restart. This is way too slow. Does this setup also work for Red Shark? Yeah, it would work for Red Shark, I think. I think it would do enough damage. I'm not gonna try it out because I don't want to mauled while going through the fractal, to be honest. The stage 3 basic attack is a deflect though, but I'm not sure if it actually counts as counter attack. Oh, okay, maybe it just counts as a deflect. Always a 50-50. Yeah, if it's not 100%, it's a 50-50. Actually accurate. Actually true. Because we crit like 50% of the time. That's what it feels like anyway. Okay, let's break him. Here we go. More than 100%, it's 0. Yeah. I don't know how that was. Like earlier we missed so many crits. Like in an earlier stream we missed like a lot of crits in a row. There we missed our opportunity, but we're gonna try to make up for it by just killing him anyway. Fire Bato! I'm long awaiting the release of Hyaku Ichitaro's sibling. It would be nice. I would love to play that character. He looks like a fun time. Pretty sure he'll be a ranged one though, but we'll see. We'll see what they do with him. I'm looking forward to that release though, because I really like Senju. I like his style. I like his rambunctiousness. He's pretty cool. When player, if it's not 100%, it always misses. When enemy, if it's not 0%, it always hits. Good XCOM wisdom. True. Cheating AI. Cheating AI is cheating, and that's okay. Let's try one more time. I'm starting to make mistakes because my eyes are closing in on themselves. I am feeling a little bit tired, but I'll try to keep trucking, see if we can do something. I think the best option would be to end the stream a little bit early though, because of that. If I was feeling better, I wouldn't, but right now we're a little bit sick, so it is what it is. But we'll see, we'll see. That's understandable. Yeah, I know. It's reasonable. Let's try this again. It's just inefficient to farm when I'm this tired. And when the attacks, the crits are failing like most of the time for some reason. It's annoying. Don't stress it, get some rest if you need to. Yeah, that's true. Player, it's not 100%, it always misses. When enemy, it's not 0%, it always hits. Yeah. I already responded to that, but yeah. That's so true. It's a little bit unfortunate, but I think we're gonna have to cut it short and cut our loss, like take the L, because I'm feeling tired and it is what it is. I hope he's always on his bike. That would be hilarious. That'd be hilarious if his bike was the weapon that he uses, honestly. Let's just take a break for now. Let's see what we got for materials so far. I think we got a decent amount of materials. We didn't do too hot, so we didn't do optimal farming for sure, but we should have gotten a decent amount of materials. So we have 58 of this, 53, 58, 53. So about 200 materials for upgrading AG. Let's just see what we can do here. Needs to have a fireball attack. That would be so sick. It would be pretty goated actually. $54. Eight of these. Just gonna sell everything, see how much money we actually have. I think we have about 100,000 Kane. Yeah, that's about 100,000 Kane. The amount of time that we've been playing. It's not that great because we've been failing the fight a lot. I haven't been doing the fight optimally. So it's been a little bit hard for us. So yeah, 100 Kane in an hour, in about 2 hours of farming is not too bad if you're not paying attention and you're dying a lot, I guess. Spike is not a weapon, it's called spikes. Oh, I see, I see. Alright, so we're gonna take a break here. I'm gonna go eat. Could come back, but I think I'm gonna end this stream here. because I'm feeling pretty tired. Thank you for the stream. Bye bye. Alright, so thanks a lot for dropping by, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, day, night, whatever. I hope that you tune into the next streams. Hopefully, I'll be able to last the 3 hours next time. I'm just feeling a little bit sick, and I'm feeling very drowsy, very tired, because I edited 2 videos right before the stream, like the smart man that I am. Um, maybe I should have taken a nap after editing and publishing the first video, but I was a mad lad. I published both of them, because I could. So yeah, thanks a lot for dropping by, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace. Wonderful weekend. I'll be back tomorrow morning, probably, and definitely tomorrow night. Yeah, that might help. That might help.